Hello everybody. It's a beautiful day here, sunny, warm. Summer's around the corner, which I'm very happy about. It's quite chilly here in the winter time. Not that bad, but you know. Anyway, I was thinking, I was reading some ancient Roman poetry. It was pretty interesting, and I was thinking about, you know, how many things we have to look at from the past, but how much more there is that we've lost, you know? I mean, for every little tidbit of information or knowledge that we have, or have access to, there's an infinity of information and knowledge that we have no access to, or we couldn't even imagine wanting to have access to. And I was thinking, you know, we live in a sliver of light. Imagine that a door is open and just a sliver of light is shooting across a big, huge room. And all we can see and all we know is just in that light, in that sliver of light. And everything else around us, inside the house, outside the house, inside the room, outside the room, is totally inaccessible to us. We don't know it's there, and we'll never know what's there. So, you know, imagine if the Syrian scribes hadn't, you know, written down Plato. So anytime some smart person is talking about the Reagan-Thatcher era or something, and they're waxing on cleverly about the meaning of that, well, that's great, you know. They know about the Reagan-Thatcher era, or whatever, it doesn't matter, you know. Spanish guitar or something. There's so much more out there that they could be talking about or they could know about that they just don't and won't ever know about. So we think we're pretty smart because we know something, you know, by accident or on purpose we learned something, and we're pretty excited about our knowledge. But there's so much that we don't know. And then the worst thing about it is that so many of us just lack imagination because we're so attached to that sliver of light that we can't imagine any other way of doing things, any other way of being, any other way of growing, any other way of creating. You know, we just can't come up with original ideas because we're not built that way. We're built to wallow in and stumble around in that sliver of light and then think that that's everything, you know? The broader your world gets because of curiosity or travel or personal experiences or education, the more aware you become of what you don't know. And you look at history and you say, gosh, you know, I wonder how many other artists and poets there were in ancient Rome. And we only have these few people to look at. For some reason, their stuff survived. You know, for some reason, the pseudonymous Gospels survived and got put together at Nicaea into a canon, a book, and that's what we know. But, you know, think of all the crazy mystics that must have existed and the crazy Christian mystics that must have existed, and we don't know anything about them. We just take it for granted that what we have is everything, you know, it's the whole universe. And we're just in a tiny little sliver of light. Okay, that's all I have to say. Buliam T, out.